Third story of the day goes to European Union. Hi guys, thanks for coming back. This is not a financial advice, it's just me giving you my opinion in regards to this particular article and obviously sharing the article with you. As usual, you're gonna find a link to the article down below in the description section and let me know what do you think. So cryptocurrency crash will burst Bitcoin, Ethereum and Ripple price bubbles to leave investors at risk of losing everything. European Union warns. So let's see if that's what they are concerned about, or are they really looking to regulate things so they can control it. So people who invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency could soon lose all their money. How soon, and why would we gonna end up losing our money? I thought we did establish already we are not in a bubble. Cryptocurrency is here to stay, and as a matter of fact, some countries are already in the works of accepting cryptocurrency for people to even pay their taxes. That's the warning from the European Union, which said the surging value of cryptocurrency is a bubble which could burst at any time. Bitcoin, the most famous cryptocurrency, soared by more than 1000% in 2017, but has already lost about half of its value this year as governments around the world threaten a clampdown on the unregulated market. Its dramatic price collapse has been described as a crypto collapse and a bloodbath. Yesterday, the European Union's Banking Securities Insurance Watchdog said in the information given to people who buy digital currency is in most cases incomplete, difficult to understand, does not properly disclose the risk and may therefore be misleading. Virtual currencies such as Bitcoin are subject to extreme price volatility and have shown clear signs of pricing bubble, and consumers buying virtual currencies should be aware that there is a high risk that they will lose a large amount or even all of the money invested, the warning continued. I do agree that yes, there need to be a little bit more education out there for the people that are thinking of getting into cryptocurrency, understanding the risk being involved with cryptocurrency. But other than that, I don't think we need to spread FUD, and I don't think we need to scare people away from cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, in my opinion at least, and many others, it is the future, it is here to stay. It's interesting that in this particular article, they are showing a picture of Bitcoin going up and down, which we all know it is the case pretty much with any market out there. It's not just cryptocurrency, but fair enough, cryptocurrency is a bit more volatile, at least for now. A probe was requested by European Commission Vice President Valdis Dombrovskis, who said last month that the bloc must prevent cryptocurrencies from becoming a token for unlawful behavior. That's one thing I don't understand. They keep talking about cryptocurrency being used by criminals and individuals for laundering money and whatnot. It needs to be clamped down and all these things. In some cases, they even want to see it pretty much disappear if you ask them. But I'm wondering, so why hasn't fiat or gold or some other commodities out there like silver and so on hasn't disappeared when they are also used by criminals to launder money, and mainly fiat? Why hasn't fiat disappeared? I mean, it's still around, banks still use it, or is it because they control it and they print as much as they want? Maybe that is the case. There will be a meeting of the key authorities in the private sector very shortly to assess the longer term situation for cryptocurrencies beyond current market swings, he said. Last week, Germany and France asked the group of 20 economies, G20, to discuss possible regulation for cryptocurrencies next meeting. So that's where we're aiming for actually. We need to regulate it. That's what they want to do. They're not too much concerned, in my opinion, that the people's going to lose money, but they're mainly concerned that it's not regulated. And of course, they don't like it. If they can't obviously say what's going to be happening, these people in these suits that sit behind desks and microphones, they don't like this. Markus Ferber, Vice Chair of the European Parliament Economics Affairs Committee, said that the warning was overdue and the Wild West virtual currency should be regulated like other financial instruments. I expect the Commission to take the warnings by 3 supervisory authorities seriously and issue a legislative proposal in that regard as soon as possible, Ferber said. Regulation will force policymakers to balance consumer protection and prevention of money laundering with allowing innovation in markets. The rise of virtual currency also raises concern about the relevance of some non-dollar currencies. Bitcoin, along with Ripple, Litecoin, and Ethereum, among others, are not issued or backed by the central bank. Oh, here we are. So it's not backed by the central banks, and that's why we need to spread FUD, we need to scare the public, and we need to obviously somehow get to it, so it's controlled by the central banks possibly, and also by the European law. And exchanges where consumers can trade them are not regulated under European law. The EU regulator said that any losses from the exchange going bust or money stolen from a virtual currencies account due to cyber attacks would not be covered by the National Protection Scheme. And as you can see, this is why I said, in my personal opinion, this is the third story of the day. The European Union just trying to scare the public, the normal people out there who are possibly just learning about cryptocurrency and are not too familiar when it comes to it. And obviously the first thing they do read is these national newspapers, and they think that they can trust anything they read. And if that's what the government is saying, if that's what the European law is saying, or the European commissions, whatever you want to call them, are saying, then maybe they are right. We all know that all they're trying to do is to control it, so they can, just like any other things that they control, they can have a saying of what's been happening. You know, they don't like the fact that currently a normal or an average Joe is changing their lives thanks to cryptocurrency. In my opinion, that is what they don't like it. I do understand that yes, we are a long way to go when it comes to cryptocurrency, but by spreading foot, I don't think is the right direction, and maybe they should concentrate in educating the people, but not by scaring them. That's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. As usual, you're going to find a link down below to the article. If you enjoyed the channel, subscribe if you wish to do so. Come follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.